Hello, this is Brian Casey of the Imaging Wire. We are here at RSNA 2025, and we are here in the booth of RamSoft, and we have with us Vijay Ramanathan. He is CEO of the company. Vijay, thanks for being with us again.
Thank you, Brian. I'm happy to be here at the RSNA.
I know, me too. So we've talked in the past. I think we talked at HIMSS and some other meetings, but can you give us a little overview of what RamSoft does?
Sure. So RamSoft provides radiology workflow solutions. We provide solutions for outpatient imaging centers, for radiology groups, for physician practices, teleradiology practices, and for hospital radiology departments.
And so what are some of the things what were some of the highlights for RamSoft in 2025?
So the most exciting thing that we've accomplished in 2025 is achieving AI interoperability to really accelerate the imaging workflow, right? And, here's the thing with how AI needs to be embedded into the imaging workflow. It's not even about, can we have very few clicks to use AI? It is, how can we have negative clicks from AI?
So like fewer clicks.
Exactly. Look, to create a typical radiology report, if it takes 100 clicks to accomplish a report or 500 clicks to accomplish a report, how can we cut that number in half, right? That is when we've achieved success as far as embedding AI to help radiologists. Anything short of that actually causes more disruption. Right?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where why has AI not been successfully adopted on scale in private practice radiology today, right? Like we hear all these stories, right? For example, I saw this interview where the CEO of NVIDIA came out and said, we've transformed radiology with AI, right?
He's probably made a lot of money from radiology AI.
Well, and this is the whole point, right? Is, to me, the amount of disruption being caused by people who are clueless about how radiology actually works, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Whereas we're here in the trenches of RSNA showing radiologists how we can actually make their job easier. Right. So less clicks, less steps, automate the workflow, and really speed up the time that it takes to create a report, right?
And what are some of the practical ways that you guys are at RamSoft are integrating AI into your software?
Sure. So, I think one of the things that's unique about RamSoft, it is end-to-end radiology workflow, right? So it starts with order intake. So we've got AI embedded into the workflow to automate taking the order, putting that in, feeding it to eligibility, feeding it to check the prior authorization, then calling the patient, scheduling that exam, and then using AI to assign it to the right radiologist at the right time, which means find the radiologist with the correct specialty, with the correct credentialing, the correct licensing. And then we get that report created by helping the radiologist, where again, it's embedded into the workflow, where we pick up the measurements, we pick up the prior report, use the AI to help the radiologist create the report while speaking just the findings. The impression gets auto-created. All of these tools are put in place to save clicks, save time, save words. And then at the end of the day, we take that report, we get it back to the referring physician, and we've got the integrated image sharing solution, Blume, to actually get the results to the patient, to specialists, et cetera, right?
Awesome.
And it's to me, this is actually why we need AI in radiology. It is to help automate the entire end-to-end process, right? Because look, if we automate scheduling with AI, have we really accomplished anything? No, we've only automated the first step, right? When we automate the entire thing, that is what really speeds up radiology.
Awesome. And so what can we look forward to seeing from RamSoft in 2026?
So, look, 2026, what we're going to see here is further improvements, further AI tools integrated, further optimization of clicks, less steps, less time to get from order all the way to results.
Very good. We'll look forward to seeing it.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
You bet. Vijay Ramanathan of RamSoft. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Signing off from RSNA, my name is Brian Casey.